Well, today's the first day this week that I've been able to ride. It's a Friday, and yeah, what a mess, man. So it's been overcast like this all day. It looked like it was wanting to rain, but it's not. No rain today. So yep. So here we go. The bike is just now rolling over to 500 miles, and that means that I can finally go over 4,000 RPMs as per the manufacturer's break-in procedure. And I have been a little bit, not much, like 42. I may have gotten up to 4,500, but I thought that was not going to be any danger. So yeah, there we go. So I got some stuff going on this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to change the oil, but I'll get to it before I ride it again. And I doubt if I do a vlog on that. I think everybody knows how to change oil in a motorcycle, but you never know. I might just get bored and feel like setting the camera up while I do a little bit of motorcycle maintenance. The bike is still fun. I'm enjoying every inch of it so far, and yeah, I wish I'd bought one of these years ago. The only problem I'm having, not really a problem, but there's not a whole lot of, I guess, unimproved roads around here that I'm aware of, so I haven't been able to do any scouting as far as unimproved roadways, I reckon, is a way to put it. So we'll see. I got a friend of mine, that was another YouTuber. He's got a channel. He started off with a Suzuki Gladius, and that's his channel name, is Gladius Jon, and I'll link him in the description. And he took him a couple years to find his calling, if you will, with respect to motorcycling. He started off with that Suzuki Gladius, and he had I think it was a DRZ. Was it a 650 maybe? I don't remember which one to have. Maybe, I think it was a 650. And so he traded the Suzuki Gladius in on a GSXR. I believe it was a 600, or I believe it was. Don't quote me on that. You can go to the channel and figure all that out if you want to be sure. But so he started doing the sport bike thing for a while. And he has some friends of his over near where he lives, and they were riding dirt bikes, so he was riding the DRZ quite a lot off-road, but it just, you know, a dual sport is just not going to compete with a dirt bike. I mean, a straight-up dirt bike. So he went through. I think don't get me wrong. I'm gonna lie here, but his wife has a dual sport as well, but he's got a KTM now, a KTM two-stroke that is just the tits. And that's an off-road machine right there. And you go check his channel out, and he's yeah, man, he's found his niche, dirt bikes. He's tearing it up on that KTM, and I mean tearing it up, riding wheelies down the trail and taking jumps. And yeah, he's a professional mechanic by trade, so when he starts talking about doing maintenance on a motorcycle, it's a good idea to pay attention. He knows what he's doing. He's telling me that there's some mild places that we can ride, and so anyway, we'll see. I'll get off on an unimproved road sooner or later. I mean, I'm in no rush. I don't even have the engine crash guard. I don't have the bash plate. I don't have, you know, spare inner tubes. Anyway, yep. Hope everybody's doing well. The weather's cooling off here, but man, it's chilly as all get out today. Not so bad right now, but man, you know, 2 days ago, it was humid, it was hot, muggy, unbelievable, just straight nasty. And today it's dry and cold. Don't like it. Don't like the humidity one little bit. You know, I grew up in Georgia. I don't like the humidity. I don't know how I played it outside as a child, but I did. I had a guy today ask me about how these dual sport tires behave on the highway. He said like at 70 or 80 miles an hour. Kind of looked at him like it was nuts, and I, you know, well, first off, I explained to him that A, not going to be riding this motorcycle at 80 to 90 miles an hour, and B, I've only had it for 500 miles. So anyway, he's telling me that he is looking, he didn't say he was planning, he's interested. He's got a Road King, a Harley Davidson Road King, and he wants to put dual sport tires on it. Then he told me that, well, it's not the Road King he wants to put them on, but he wants to do the Trans-American Trail, and he said he might do it on a Sportster with dual sport tires on it. And I'm not a Harley Davidson guy, but every Sportster that I've seen, they don't have a very large capacity fuel tank, and you know, that's a big motor, and I guarantee you it sucks a little bit of fuel. And yeah, so I'm back in a Sportster with a long travel shock, blah blah blah, and I'm like, man, you better take about, you know, you're gonna have 2 5-gallon cans of gas on that motorcycle somewhere. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. And I told him, I said, yeah, I guess you could. I don't see why not. If anybody's out there ever put, you know, dual sport tires on their Harley Davidson and cruise up and down the highway, chime in down there in the comments. I'd like to hear about it myself. Now I know that Harley Davidson was a popular motorcycle for hill climbing, and I'm, you know, with a big, I don't know what kind of tire they put on the back of that damn thing for that, but I've seen those. I've seen it, and I've never witnessed it in person. I've seen videos of that. So, you know, I didn't know what to tell this guy. You know, I don't have a Harley Davidson, so I don't know how these tires are going to act. So hell, they fit, try them. What's the worst it's going to do? Be a little bumpy, maybe a little noisier. Depends on what you have done to that motor and the pipes, whether or not those knobby tires make a difference. I've been debating on which windshield to get for this, and I think I'm going to have to go with the Madstad from a couple of different channels I've been watching. And you know, the wind buffeting is one thing. It's not really, I don't feel the buffeting, but it's very noisy where my head is sitting with relation to the windshield. And the Madstad, from what I see, is a taller one. It's adjustable. It's you can change the lean angle of it and things of that nature. And I think that's one of the best things to get for this bike. Not necessarily solely for the wind, but also this bike, even the Ducati that I had, this one has a tendency to really cause your face shield on your helmet to collect all the bugs. I mean all of the bugs. And I've never had to clean off a face shield on a helmet quite as bad as since I've owned this motorcycle. So that will be a big improvement as well. Yeah, you know, not as many dead bugs on the face shield. Alright, well, I'm going to end the vlog here, and I hope y'all have a safe weekend, and everybody ride safe, be safe, and let's just have fun out there.